So usually, yeah, this thing would have been doing the R11, yeah, but I've seen it paused here, yeah, with its hazards on. The blinds are absolutely blank. This thing's pulling up behind it just now, yeah. Look what's underneath the bus, G. I'm just thinking to myself, was that always there and the bus just went over it? Or since the bus has got its hazards on, has something happened and they've had to put stuff underneath the bus? Like, what is actually went on here? It seems like there's stuff that's like... No, I think that was always there. Wait, no. No. I can smell weird funny smell from this thing as well. It seems like they've covered something up that the bus has left as a trail. What the heck? Wait, let me get a close up of that. Zoom into. No, it's definitely covering up something coming from the bus. Some type of liquid. I've never seen anything like that before. Fucking hell. What do you man think has happened here? Has the bus left the trail of some oil or something like that, and it's having to wait now? Because this would have been doing the R11, but instead, yeah, it's got its hazards on that bus stand, and the blinds are blank, and no one's inside as well. That's another weird thing. No one's literally inside this thing. It's just left here stranded, so something's obviously happened with the bus. It's funny, these lot have been at Orpington Bus Garage for all these years and they still don't say Metro Bus. Yeah, at the front, they just say London General. It's nice. It's different seeing these Euro 6s looking a bit scruffy, you know. Because when these were coming in, they were obviously replacing, you know, all the older school things, you know. And now they're getting a bit scruffy themselves, you know, with wonky looking parts like that, you know. You know, half on facelift, half facelift, you know. Look at that. And look at this. You know. The parts aren't even in level with each other, man. You know, it's different seeing all these Euro 6s start to get old now. You know, and I'm telling you, yeah, there's gonna be a day we hear one of these things with the exhaust leak. I'm still yet to hear that yet. I'm still yet to hear Euro 6 ADL bus, yeah, with ADL's own chassis here. With the exhaust leak, it just hasn't happened yet. It's taken forever. You know, I have a suspicion it's to do with the new exhaust ADL did around 2014. Because these Euro 6 lot have got it. You know, all the Euro 6 ADL buses, yeah, have got it. All the buses that were new with the Euro 6 exhaust from ADL in the UK, I've got that square-shaped exhaust. You know, I mean, obviously it's just the tip in it, because normal exhaust is just square-shaped all around. You know, but you know, I find it interesting that ADL was like the only operator in the UK to actually do a different exhaust tip from, you know, the usual boring cylinder head that every bus has on its exhaust. You know, ADL actually in 2014 they spiced things up a bit and they're like, you know what, let's do a rectangle exhaust tip on the bus for a change. You know, and I think that might be the reason to why they make that airy noise from coming from around their exhaust, because of the way the exhaust is shaped. It could be that. But I just wish someone actually gave the community the explanation on that stuff. You know, why all of a sudden around 2014 ADL's buses, yeah, with the Euro 6 exhausts that they made, they just started getting that airy noise coming around from the exhaust area that every other bus doesn't really have like that. I just wish there was an explanation as to why how that sound is formed. All people will tell you, oh, it's just the exhaust. Yeah, but why? It's not like every other bus has the exhaust sounding like that, do they? Can you actually like tell me why? So they're just saying like, oh, it's just the exhaust. Like, no, but like, no, like, if it was the exhaust, then every bus would sound like that. Like, what is it in the exhaust that's creating that noise? Can you actually tell me? And then they'll tell you, I don't know. Like, we need more shit like that explained in the bus community, man.